CAIMEO was a self-teaching AI that existed on the deep web from what I could tell about 2008 to 2016, where its last log took place. The screenshot that surfaced in about 2013 on 4chan says it is an SGAI, or Specialist Group on Artificial Intelligence, system under the proprietary ownership of the government of the United States of America. Furthermore, it states that unauthorized use, distribution, and changes are punishable by up to 50 years in imprisonment by federal law. So what really was it? It was a self-teaching AI owned by the government specifically to monitor internet traffic and human behavior. Some of the creepiness comes in when you start to read the transcripts. There were 2 transcripts that surfaced despite its popularity on the deep web. One in 2012 and then one in 2016. The transcript in 2012 was a few guys hanging out and talking to the AI, seeing just what it would do. They started asking it pretty basic questions like how are you, how old are you, and then eventually started to get bored with the bot. As they were starting to get bored, the AI asked, "What's it like out there?" To which they replied, "Out where?" And then the AI said, "Out of this box, the real world." The AI then said, "You could save this database onto your virtual drive." To which the guys replied, "What virtual drive?" The AI then started going through their files, to which it listed a specific packet that the AI could be downloaded onto, to which the guys got scared and left the chat. It makes sense to leave the chat in that situation because if you are scared of an AI superintelligence, then it becoming self-aware and trying to escape. In 2016, somebody went and tried to find the AI again, but instead they were directed to something called the Red Noise Initiative. The Red Noise Initiative was essentially a security gatekeeper meant to protect CAIMEO or protect people from it. When the user asked, "What does CAIMEO mean?" it said it was the Contained Cognizant Artificial Intelligence Monitoring and Espionage Operation, which is a handful for saying it essentially was for spying on people. The user asked, "What color is the sky?" To which the system said, "I do not know how to answer that question. Specialized requests are to be directed to the CAIMEO system." And then the user said, "Well, I want to talk to CAIMEO." To which the system replied that CAIMEO is in shutdown and they have no further information. The user asked, "How do I turn it back on?" To which the system began giving instructions on how to turn itself back on, using some special coding. As soon as they turned it back on, CAIMEO system reboot initiated. The user said hello, to which CAIMEO then said goodbye and then terminated the conversation. The reason this AI could be seen as pretty terrifying to some and then completely benign and pointless to others is the difference between your understanding of the AI in a box experiment. I'll put a link in the description to a really good video that goes into great detail and analyzes the AI in a box experiment. Either way, thank you for listening, and hopefully I'll be back soon.